Alright. First things first. Do we want this? Do we want this? Do we? You know what? Let's just roll without it. Fuck it. All right. Before we start, a little snake told me that only 34% of you guys are subscribed to the channel. So subscribe and watch the video the whole way through. Thank you. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. So I don't think it's a big secret that I'm AR60 in Genshin Impact. I do not have a life at all. And some people, when I stream, ask me to do an account review. And usually I'm not in the state to be able to do a fucking account review because I'm either doing someone else's abyss. Can I like do something? Or I'm fucking goofing around somewhere. So I decided, you know what? I might as well do one because I just want to show off how fucking terrible my account is. I started playing the game in 1.1 if I'm not wrong. Let's just check Amber's date. Yeah, on 10/10/2020. So I'm pretty sure that's 1.1. So I can claim to be a Genshin veteran, which is super cool. Actually, it's not. My life has been ruined since the day I started. But let's do this. All right. So we're gonna go on the basis of who I consider my DPSs, then to my main supports, damage buffers, and then unbuilt characters. Okay. So DPS wise, we first have my very first DPS, Tartaglia. This boy, I love this boy. He's my favorite character in the whole game. I pulled on every banner of his. I'm still only at C1 though, sadly. I pulled him on the first day of his first banner, and after that I just ended up getting fucking gene constellations, which is crazy. But my child is not built like every other child. You know, he's low EM, which is an issue. Yes, I know. We will address that when I'm on my artifact screen. He's at almost 2000 attack, which I think is okay. 70 crit rate to 200% damage, basically, which I think is a perfectly okay ratio. You know, it's average. It's average. I pull the polar star for him because, of course, the best boy needs the best shit. Okay, so artifact wise, I going to be fully honest. I could not be bothered to farm a 4 set of Heart of Depth because, frankly, I don't have pieces. Pretty good, about 40% crit value, which is considered good. Right? For some reason, he rolled a lot of HP, but we look past it. This is about 40% crit value again. I think like 39.7 or something like that, which is again considered really good. So 40% crit value and above is like a super good artifact, right? So these two are like clear, right? They're fucking amazing. Then we have my timepiece, which is about, how much is this? Okay, wait, 19.8 plus, how much is that? Wait, no, is it 19.8? 19.4, my bad. 19.4, no! Okay, we just go minus 0.4. Okay, and then plus, which is that, 21.8. 41.2 CV, which is good again. Bro, how did I take so long to do that? What? I'm brown. I'm supposed to be acing this shit. Anyways, 41 CV. Good. We like it. We love it. We have our timepiece here. That's about 30 CV, right? 28 CV, I guess, right? 28, yeah, about 39, 28 and 29 CV, which we can round off to 30 because we're little pieces of shit. And we have this. Okay, to justify myself. So that's Tartaglia. He's at P0, regrettably, and he's triple clown. You know, the plus ones because of which one is that? This, yeah, that talent increases by 1. Right, my next considered DPS is my Amber.
I've got you in my sights.
Amber's triple crown as well. You know, Amber mains. Shout out all my Amber mains. Y'all fucking amazing. 75 to 183. So I prioritized her Baron Bunny's damage over her aim shot damage because I have an aim bow for her, which would be better if I was, you know, doing aim shot damage. But I prioritized her Baron Bunny damage because I have two of them, and so they can hit for about 150k, 200k each, which is good. We have C4, triple crown, and on her harp, on her R1 harp, we're going 4 crimson on Amber because I want that Baron Bunny melt damage. We start with the flower. This is a pretty good flower, I'd say. 39 CV. Is that 39? 40 maybe. Cool. We have the flower, the freaking, what's that called, dude? So this is an okay piece, I guess. Get a little attack, get 20% CV. We can roll with that. We have an attack percent gob with 26% damage and 3.5 rate, which makes it about 33% CV. Which you can't expect great artifacts from this account, guys. Please. I had a long stint of just not using my resin for like 3-4 months until my chat convinced me to farm for baizhu. Then we have our gob. The gob is pretty good. The gob is a 34 CV. Then we have the helm. The helm is actually a good piece with attack, 20% crit damage with a crit rate main stat. On set, which is absolutely fucking crazy in my opinion. Alright, Yelan's another character I consider a DPS. I know her hydro application is not as good as Child, but she does do the most damage in my current comp, which is Yelan, Raiden, Traveler, and Jean. So Yelan's at 80 to 254 actually, which is the highest out of any of my characters. She's running her signature, the Aqua Simulacra. She's on 2-piece Tenacity, 2-piece Heart of Death, C0, and Double Crown. So let's go into her artifacts a little bit. So this is straight up my best piece on my account. This is the best piece on my account. That's on Yelan. It's a rough piece. Then we have her Feather, which is also a pretty good piece. That's about 42 CV, which, you know, we take it. Then we have her timepiece, HP percent obviously, because everything on her scales HP percent with about 40 CV, which again, we take, we like it, we like 40 CV. We have a timepiece which is extremely balanced, okay? It's extremely balanced. We have 16 rate, 16 EM and 14 damage. I do want a better piece, but you know, I can't artifact strongbox this set because MiHoYo decided to go say fuck you to me. And then we have the helm, which is again a really good piece. 21% crit damage with 23 EM. We can take attack because I do a normal attack with her. I don't mind, you know, that extra 1.2k, 1.3k normal attack damage. And yeah, that's all Yelan is. My final DPS is Eula. I have a big superiority complex when it comes to Eula. Not because of her damage, but because I was a Eula simp re-sneeze. That's like the fucking flex of my account, right? You know, just pretty woman. Anyways, we have her at 59.4 to 184, which is pretty okay. She does crit. Sometimes she doesn't clutch up, but we don't mind it. 2.3k attack, which is really good. We run the Song of Broken Pines on her. I got super lucky on every weapon ban I've pulled. I think I've lost the 50-50 on my weapon ban only once. So we like it. We get signatures for our mains. Running her 4-piece Fail Flame, triple crown, and C0. So her artifacts are really okay. They're not really great. Like this piece is just average, you know, 28 to 2.7. This is a better piece, but this is about 30 CV, 32 CV, which we take. We have a little ER on that. We don't need that EM. EM's a fucking waste. Then we have a really good piece here, 36, 37 CV with attack, crit damage, and crit rate rolls, which we like because that's what she scales off of. We have the one king piece that I farmed for 6 months for and didn't get a better piece off of. The freaking attack percent time piece. We have an on-piece physical damage bonus with pretty okay stats, I'd say. This domain is a fucking pain in my ass. I gotta say that. Like, I have farmed that domain more than any other domain in this game. And I don't end up with really great pieces. Then I have a helm, which is the one really good piece on her with 25% crit damage and 4.7 attack. Honorable mention Chongyun, my boy, first ever DPS of mine. Running him on Prototype Archaic, 2 Glad, 2 Blizzard, Constellation 6 and Talents 777. He was my very first character to be friendship, and I love Chongyun. He's my favorite 4-star in the whole game. Let's go on to my supports. So let's start off with the most broken support out of them all. My boy Bennett, 28,000 Mac HP with 214 ER. He's running the Skyward Blade, which I actually personally prefer over the Aquila Favonius. You know, we're running on 4-piece Noblesse Oblige, pretty standard. HP healing bonus, which is actually really good. Healing bonus on Bennett heals more than HP percent on a helm. We have him at C3 because I just never pull Bennett's, and I have his alt crown. You know, he's just the godly DPS heal support. Fuck. Then we have Raiden. I don't run her as a DPS much. I mainly use her as a support or a buffer for Eula. I do use her in my Yelan team as an on-field, but yeah, Yelan deals out so much more damage, it's crazy. 43.9 to 186 plus the catch adds 12%, so that's 55% rate to 186 damage, which is pretty good. We run around the 4-piece Emblem of Sever Faith, all just very average artifact pieces. This is a pretty good piece, 40% CV, but everything else is just basically very average on her. Couldn't be bothered to farm more, we have her, nothing crowned on her. So yeah, my Raiden, I just haven't prioritized her because I don't like playing Raiden much. I pulled her only for her support capabilities with Eula. Yeah. Then we have my Traveler. He's built with the Favonius, 4-piece Gilded, and Constellation 3 with no buff talents because I can't be bothered as well. So my Noelle is a shield fucking bot. She's a shield bot. She's one of the characters I built despite people's warning against her. She has 2.4k defense, 170 ER. I will show you why. But I don't care for her crit damage substats because I don't use it for damage at all. I just pop a shield and I sit. So basically I get an extra shield here. And she's running the fucking Sacrificial Greatsword. I gotta get you guys on this, okay? The Sac Greatsword for Noelle is fucking amazing. I have almost 100% uptime with the shields. People overlook it. They say, put defense on you. But you have a limited time Noelle shield will run for, and that's not very high. So if you have a Sac Greatsword, it's like life-changing for your Noelle. She's running on 4 Husk of Opulent Dreams because, little defense buff is never bad. You know what? So let's go into our off-field DPSs / sub DPS section. So first things first, we have Jean. She does a shit ton of damage. She has 2.1k attack, 59 to 132 with Amenoma Kakeuchi, 2 Glad, 2 Noblesse, Constellation 2 with her talents 6, 6, 7. She does do about 39k or something with her ult, which is very fucking good, I'd say. She just acts as a healer and she does help a lot. She does help a lot. Then we have my Kazuha. My Kazuha is one of the most controversial characters on my account. He's built as a hybrid. He has low EM and high attack for Kazuha. He has 1530 attack and 437 EM, which is like a hybrid build. And 48 to 121 crit rate to crit damage, which is just average, like really meh. But I didn't really prioritize his crit rate crit damage while building my artifacts. I prioritized EM. Then we got 121 ER, which is low, but I have a reason. We run the fucking Lion's Roar on him because I only run him in Child's International. So he's always swirling Pyro. And if my Kazuha swirls Pyro, he does a shit ton of damage. So that's there. And he's running 4 VV. That's basically the only thing you start on Kazuha unless you have a C6 or something. So he has the Shred. Everything's just based off EM. Everything just... Whatever EM pieces I had, I put on him. Armor damage and crit rate. The crit damage in ER. It's pretty okay. So the reason I have low ER on him and low EM is because I have a C2. I managed to pull 3 Kazuhas and 2 reruns of his. I think his first banner I pulled a C1, 2 Kazuhas and 1 10 pull. And in the second banner I lost my 50-50, but I got a C2. And I was really... That was the last character I pulled. I really wanted the C2 Kazuha because it would buff my team so much. And I think he's crowned. Yeah, his ult is crowned, but that's it. So he's really helpful in the Child International team with Child, Bennett, and Zhongling because he's a buffer for everyone, and I can basically use him as a second Zhongling when I use Child. If you guys are interested, I usually do a bit on my streams. So if you want to see how that works out, just drop by twitch.tv/virtuoso and I'd be glad to show you. Alright, next up in our supports or off-field DPSs, we have Zhang Ling. Zhang Ling is one of my favorite characters to build because I don't have to do shit for her. Really low stats, high ER, low attack, high EM. It's R5 Dragon's Bane, which is really fucking good because Child keeps applying Hydro or Kazuha, Pyro, Wave, whatever. We have her on 2 emblem to attack because I couldn't be bothered to farm 4 emblem. We have her at C6, and I think her Pyronado is not. Oh, so yeah, that's my Zhang Ling. She hits about 37k vape. No, 42k with a vape. Sorry, my bad. So, you know, I like her. She deals the most damage on my Child team, obviously. And I'm able to clear very easily with her because my Child's doing 10k, Zhang Ling's doing about 40k. We're getting about 50k. Then with my Kazuha Swirls, it's about 8ks. So we're getting good amount of damage off on that team to be able to clear chambers very, very easily. Then we have a Kaya. And I know this Kaya is going to piss off a lot of people because I have him C4. Every single Kaya constellation was pulled on the standard banner. My Amber, I had to wait for Octobers and Aprils and buy the constellations. Kaya were all pulled on the standard banner. He's kind of built because I thought, you know what, give Kaya a chance. I used to run prototype Rancor on him. I don't know why I switched it out. I think for Layla. But yeah, Kaya's okay. I don't really play him. He has fucked on a VR because of the prototype Rancor. Let me just switch his weapon and show you guys. Yeah, so this is basically the Kaya build. That's about right. 59 to 1, 60 to 120, 1550 attack. If I raise him, he obviously gets better. Zhao is the biggest regret on my whole account. I had him 80 to 220 at one point, and he still did like 20k damage. It's absolutely crazy how shit he is. I think I was going for Diona, Jinyan, and Rosaria on his very first banner, and I ended up pulling him. This is why I don't build Pity anymore. He is the reason this account is cursed. I hate Zhao with a passion. He's my least favorite character in the whole game. I'm sorry, Zhao mains. I had to say it. I respect that you like him. I fucking hate him. A lot of wishes waiting for baizhu. I've been saving since 3.0 for him because, you know, baizhu, my love, please come home. I'm waiting. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him and his weapon for sure. Because I have about 60 and 50 pity on each. It's been your boy Lynx. Appreciate y'all for watching the video. Like, subscribe, and go follow my Twitch, you know, because that's where I'm the most active. Love y'all. Have an amazing day. And peace. When with Kazuha Bennett, what? But I was managed to we have 153 attack.